Hi, Elise Michelle here today, and today I want to talk about how to cash in on your passion. Some things that I do to cash in on my passion and how you can do the same thing. So let's get started. One of the things that Gary mentions is that passion is everything, and I strongly believe that if you know your passion and you know what your purpose is, then you can make wonderful things happen. You know, you may not have connections or the education or the wealth, but with enough passion and sweat, you can make anything happen. And let's get this out the way. There are no excuses. You can do this as long as you know that this is your passion, and stick with what you know and what you're passionate about. So you have to think of yourself as a brand. You have to think of yourself as the gain or the tide that we wash our clothes with. When you learn to live your passion, you'll have all the money you need, plus total control over your own destiny. And I think with this recession thing going on, a lot of times people are getting a pink slip when they really didn't want to. And they don't want to leave their jobs. Someone else is telling them it's time for them to go. It's time for you to retire. Take the severance pay and leave. I don't like that. I don't like when someone else tells me what I need to do. I'd rather be the one telling myself what I need to do. So let's learn how to take control of our own destiny, not allow someone else to take control of that. The passion and you have the hustle, then that equals a successful business. So passion plus getting your groove on, getting your hustle on, doing the things that you need to is going to always guarantee a successful business. So keep that equation in mind. That's easy. It's easier than 1 + 1. Passion plus hustle equals successful business. Now, how do you do this? How do you get your hustle on? How do you turn that passion into a successful business? Well, you got to build your own personal brand. You have to use those social media tools that are out there. You need to learn how to do that hustle, how to work that hustle, and then create a community, and then learn how to monetize that. So I'm going to talk about these 5 different things very quickly and share with you how you can apply these to your own life. So build your personal brand. First and foremost, you need to know that your personal brand is a living and breathing resume. Just like you hand that resume to someone that you're looking for a job, you've got to think when you stand in front of someone that you are that living and breathing resume. So you need to represent what your objective is, your career objective is, and what I call that is what you believe in and what you stand for. And then you need to be yourself. Don't give them a phony. Be who you are, because if someone's going to hire you or buy something from you, they want to know they're getting the real deal, the real McCoy. Okay, so when you come in contact with me, you know that I am who I am. I'm a Southern girl, I'm a very country girl, but I am very passionate about helping other creative people become entrepreneurs. Then leverage your current connections. Your family, friends know you better than anybody out there. So make sure that they have positive things to say about you. And then if they have positive things to share about you, then they're going to share that with other people. Those connections, those current connections that we have are very important in that living and breathing our passion, because they know what your passion is, even sometimes when you don't know what your passion is. And then part of that personal brand is your logo, your taglines, getting a business card. Even if you don't have a business right now, I do recommend getting a business card with just your name on it, post office box, or with your cell phone number and your email number on the card, and to hand out until you become get this official business up and running with a name and logo on it, and etc. Don't think about, oh my God, some other new thing I got to learn. These social media tools are out there to help you and to build that personal brand. So a blogging platform, you need to get out there and share what you know. And the best platforms that are out there that I recommend are blogger.com, which is free, wordpress.org, that is also free, and then TypePad. I'm a little partial to TypePad because I use TypePad. It does have a very small cost. I think it's less than $9 a month for me to use TypePad, but it's very flexible. I have a lot more control over it by using TypePad. But either one, Blogger and WordPress, are just as good blogger platforms out there. The next social media tool I want to recommend is Facebook. When you set up your Facebook account, I recommend that you get a Facebook profile and a Facebook fan page. Very important things. Your Facebook profile is where you're going to probably connect with all your friends and families, high school people you went to school with, people that you work with at old jobs. You're going to connect with them. And then you're going to suggest that they join your fan club, which relate to your personal brand, what your passion is. Then open up a Twitter account. And then you say, oh my God, I got to tweet also? I got to set up something else? Well, I'm not asking you to tweet every day or every second that something happens. I'm not a big Twitter fan either, but what I do is that I do send out a tweet at least once a week. And from those tweets, I normally get connections from maybe 3 or 4 people a week, sometimes 5 or 6 people. It depends so sometimes I might tweet twice a week. But as long as you still are making connections, because some people tweet more there on Facebook, so you want to connect with those people also. Then the last 2 social media tools that I suggest are Flickr and YouTube. Flickr is an image hosting site, and it also now has a video component to it too, but I recommend posting any pictures that are of you in your studio working on a particular artwork, or pictures of your artwork, or you doing any kind of guest speaking or at a workshop, or if you with your friends or family, something showing that you are interacting in your passion. If it's YouTube also, it runs neck and neck with Google. People do more searching, just as much search on YouTube as they do for Google looking for things. So I suggest that you start a account with YouTube and put up 1 or 2 videos or webcams, just you talking about something which inspire you, or you videotaping something, an event or a carnival or an exhibit that you went to. But I do suggest open up that YouTube account and get started on video. Next thing is the hustle, and this is simple. You just have to do what you need to do to get things done. It may constitute that you not sit on the couch and watch your favorite soap operas every day, or just tape some of your favorite shows and commit to just watching 1 or 2 shows a week. I had to give up cable. I was a HGTV and Food Channel junkie, and I realized that I could lay on the couch all Sunday and watch these 2 particular networks and not get anything done. Now that I've gotten rid of cable, I can say that I'm cable free. I have a lot more time to get my hustle on. But you got to think about this. Someone with less passion and talent and produce poor products and content can totally beat you if they're willing to work longer and harder than you. So you've got to really, so people who put out that crap, that junk art, and you wonder how do they sell these things, it's because they're working harder than you. They're working harder and getting their hustle on more than you are, so they're selling this what we consider junk to other people. Create a community. You know, it's just like when a new neighbor moves in next door, you've got to go shake hands and introduce yourself to them and tell them who you are and how long you've lived here, and tell them a little bit about the neighborhood if they don't know about it. Same thing out there in that internet world. You need to subscribe to other blogs that are in your niche. Once you've found a couple that are in your niche, you need to start leaving comments on those blogs. Offer valuable content while you're out there on those blogs, leaving comments. Offer suggestions. Don't just say, oh, great blog, love your work. You know, say, love your blog. I've taken 2 or 3 points that you shared in your last post, and I applied it to my post or my business. And then leave your link if it allows you to. And the more you start leaving comments on other people's blogs, people are going to start clicking to find out who you are. Because you're leaving great content. They want to know who you are. And then once you get them, or once they come to your blog, you need to find a way to capture those visitors. And the best way to capture those visitors is to have some way they can subscribe to your blog, either through email or through RSS feed, or if they like it, ask them to like it through Facebook kind of thing, or to share it or dig it, or to email it to someone else. Find a way to capture these people, to let them know that, to let you know that they like what you're doing. And a lot of those blogging platforms that I recommend already have these kind of call to action buttons part of their platforms. And then one other thing before I move on is to join forums. There's a lot of forums out there that are related to our niche. And the same thing that you would do, leave comments on other people's blog, leave comments out there in those forums, help people who have questions, have problems, try to solve their problems. Go out. Then the last thing is to monetize. How to make money from this? Once you get your blog up and running, you can offer advertising space. You can say that, come on, advertise on my site for $25 a month, $15 a month. Place your ad, and because you have visitors coming. If you're going to do advertising, you can also do some guest speaking. Put yourself out there. Put together a couple of topics that you know about that relate to your passion or whatever that passion might be. Maybe doing a particular style of artwork, or put together workshops and show people how to do that particular style of artwork that you do. Make money from that. And it doesn't have to be very time consuming. A lot of times when you are working your passion, it's part of who you are, and you probably can walk into a room and just talk about it. But sometimes it's better to have a little bit more organized thought to it. Another great way that I've made great little extra cash from is from affiliate programs. I actually make commission on products that I recommend. There's so many times people come to ask me, Elise, what's the best blogging platform? What blogging platform do you use? Or I want to set up my domain name. Where do I go and set up my domain name? Well, I was offering all this free advice, and people really, liked it and went and purchased it. But now I can actually make commission off of it. And actually, if someone joins the site or sign up or buy a product, I get a small commission from it. So that's a great way. Below this video, I'm going to have a list of all the different resources that I talk about in this video that you can always go to, because there's a lot of affiliate programs out there. Another way to monetize is to offer retail products. As creative people, we tend to create things. We have a retail product. Maybe it's artwork. It might be greeting cards. It might be, fashionable products. Whatever it might be, we have some type of retail avenue out there that we can also sell on our blog, or we can sell on Etsy, or we can sell in BitCreator. There's different places that we can actually retail our products out there. Another way is if we are writers, or we have a great writer skill, you can sell your own book. You can actually get your book published, or the better way now is to set up and send it out as an ebook. And again, I send you resources below. I write down below resources that you can actually sell your ebook through eJunkie. And then some of us who are not afraid of the camera, and maybe one day we can get our own television show or actually be on HGTV, what a great goal that would be. But to get there and to move there, we need to start putting our face out in front of video. Get your webcam together, talk on a webcam, open up that YouTube account that I mentioned earlier, and get yourself out there and get people noticing and seeing you. And then one day somebody might actually pick you up to actually do a show somewhere on national cable TV or public TV. This is a great way to start making money, hosting a show. Then last but not least, and I think a lot of times creative people tend to forget about this, is in consulting. Helping other people get to where you're at and what you're doing. You might not think of yourself ahead of the game of somebody else, or, because there are so many other people so ahead of us, but you can help someone else who's just a little bit behind you, and you can consult with them and offer your opinion or your advice and recommend and help them get a game plan together and get them where you're at. Okay. So a quick review. Okay. Passion plus hustle equals a successful business. There's no way around that. Okay, get your passion, figure that out, live what you're doing, because if you are passionate about something, people who come to you and ask you for opinion and advice, you're passionate about something. Okay, make that into a business. Get your hustle together, make that happen, and turn this into a successful business. And then once you've figured all that out, build your personal brand. Use those social media tools that are out there, because most of them are all free. So you have no excuse if you are limited on budget. Get your hustle on. Let go some of that television. Let go some of that playing those Wii games, whatever you do a lot of. Let go of it and spend a couple hours a week. I'm just asking for a couple hours a week to get your business together. Then create a community. Go out there and meet people. Go out there on that internet, on that blog, on those other blogs, and leave comments and make connections with other people. And once you get all that together, I promise you that you can start making money. You can learn how to monetize. If you take some of those simple little techniques, those simple little things that you can do, you can monetize and help yourself make some extra money. You can actually cash in on your passion. All right. So that's Elise Michelle. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment below. Okay. And look at those resources. Talk to you later.